why I do not understand. I don't understand. This is too much. It's too many examples. And then another women in the audience are like, no shit, Sherlock. Yeah, right. I totally get it. I have been privileged in my lifetime to not be around guys who are rapey. I mean, seriously. I mean, and don't get me wrong. I got a lot of friends. I got big circles, and I'm running, and I'm not saying this other anything else but to say I've had the privilege of not being around a bunch of rapey sons of bitches, because apparently there's a lot of rapey motherfuckers out there, and manipulative, and have smile in your face, and all the time they're trying to get into your pants. You know what I mean? It's and this is the thing. What blows me away is like the crew that I ran with, the people I grew up with, the way we are even now. It's like if a woman will let you know if she wants you, it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty like it's no question, right? There's really no. There's no area of gray in here. She either wants you or she doesn't. She doesn't want you. You move on. But apparently, for more men than people who are like me and my crew, there's more men on the other side of the equation. And this is the low level stuff. I'm not even talking about the people with money and power. Like many people with money and power, that's a whole different game. But down here on the low level of just commoners, you got guys who just can't take no for an answer. And I never understood. I still don't understand that to this day, because you know what? Who said it? Where was I? It's like. I don't know. I can't really say these things. I can't really say what I want to say without getting vulgar. But it's like, dude, if you are hard up, no, okay, I can use somebody else's words. On Twitter, they were talking about Louis C.K. Louis C.K. could have hired a sex worker. He had enough money to hire a sex worker. Even down here in us commoner folks, you can hire a sex worker. There's no need for sexual assault, sexual harassment, rape, all those things. It's like so unnecessary. You don't even have to hire a sex worker, because just take no for an answer and move on. I can't convey enough how difficult it is for me to understand that, except for the fact that it is happening so much that it's everywhere. It's everywhere. And so you got the low level folks, us commoner folks, who just apparently you just can't take no for an answer. So you got dudes out here killing women because they said no to you. You actually are killing. So I won't even excuse that away as saying that they're crazy, right? Because that's beyond crazy. That's like a level of sadism. That's toxic masculinity. You would say that's not like a normal phrase that I would say, but clearly, I mean, they say no to you and you get so mad that you're gonna kill somebody. Like, dude, what's up with your ego? What part of your ego if they say no to you, why would you even say anything other than, all right, have a good one, I'll see you later. Go ahead and finish paying for that drink that I already offered you, right? I might as well pay for it now. Oh, you don't want to pay for it? Cool. All right, I'll have a good day. Because you know what? Truth of the matter is, she's not interested in you. Keep moving. There's going to be somebody else interested in you. It's just like, that's just kind of how the world works. I mean, like, and we're not talking about guys out here who, I know it has absolutely nothing to do with their ability to get women. I do understand that fundamental fact. It comes down to their desire to control and to be in their hatred for rejection. I get all of that, but at the same time, it's like on our side of the equation of us of the, I don't know how many. It might just be a handful. It might just be me and a couple of other guys that I know who aren't out here trying to rape people and hurt people because they said no. Because, I mean, the numbers are not looking good. I mean, the other day I found out some news and I'm like, holy shit, men are shit. I have to say it myself. Men are trash. It's like, seriously. The odds are not in your favor, women. The odds are not in your favor. And maybe it's not, I don't know. I don't have the statistics. I don't know exactly what the breakdown is. I'm sure there's not as many men out there. I pray to God there's not as many men out there raping and sexually assaulting women and harassing women as there are men who could just take no for an answer and move the hell on. And this is a totally different story than maybe it's not. Maybe it actually is kind of the same problem, right? Men messing with younger women and like girls. It's a manipulation thing. It's a what's wrong? I don't. Some greater mind, not even greater minds than me, but just people with experience with this. That's why you have to listen to the voices of women who can explain. I mean, did you see the number of women who said "Me Too"? Did you see this? And I'm in a way, ladies who are in my audience, in a way, I'm just talking to the guys. I know you're here, and I know you probably wrote "Me Too," right? And by all means, I still offer the platform to any group of women that want to discuss this on air like I did last time. The offer is still there, but in a way I'm just talking to the men. Like, fellas, did you see the number of women who said "Me Too"? Like, I had more women in my timeline saying "Me Too" than I didn't. Sometimes we sit back and we wonder, excuse me, sometimes we sit back and we wonder how people enact policies that are so hurtful to other people, and you wonder, are they really this type of psychotic person? And if you just look at the numbers of people, men, I can't say people, the number of men who are actually out in these streets to hurt women, to actually hurt them because they have zero empathy and they're just objects of their desire, but their desire actually contains or requires physical pain. If you think about the numbers, it's a good possibility that a lot of them are in Congress right now. And so it makes sense. If you have zero empathy and your sexual desire requires that you hurt somebody, it's not a leap to understand that you're the type of person that can really sit back and not have any regard for the people that you're taking food out of their mouths so that you can get a damn tax break. Two totally different instances. They're not the same, but I've always been blown away with a lot. I just can't understand how people can look you in the face and know that they are going to hurt you, and they do it with a smile. Sociopaths. We got sociopaths in power all around us. And it makes more sense now. Look at the scale and the scope of how many people are being exposed. Kevin Spacey, he's getting kicked out of the movie, Ridley Scott's movie that's coming up. I mean, maybe that's why it was so easy for him to play the sociopathic role on House of Cards. Man, human nature is crazy, dude. Men, I don't even know what this. This is what I want to say. I am putting out a plea to women in my audience and in my orbit. Noah, I'll hit you up in text message and chats. Other women, at your own pace. Not to come and educate us, not to teach us, but just to use our platform however the hell you want to use it, and to discuss that issue. Because I'm not up to the task. I'm up to the task to tell you about how screwed up men are. I can do that, right? I'm pretty good at doing that, because even though I don't have them in my circles, I can still look out of my circles and be like, yeah, you's a rapey little son of a bitch. Yeah, I can diagnose that. We could talk about that, and we could talk to our brothers. We could talk to them and check them. We have to do that. But man, it's nonstop. It's every day. And you know what? Good. I'm happy. There's not a single person whose name got called that I'm like, oh, I'm hurt about. Oh, nope. I don't care. No. You all get taken out with the trash. I'm waiting on them to get R. Kelly. Like, how's R. Kelly hadn't got? Why is R. Kelly still a thing? Why is R. Kelly still touring around the world, around the country at least? Why do people still listen to him? I'm trying to educate Spotify. Like, I pay for Spotify. I'd rather Napster, but anyway, we've come a long way since Napster, so be it. I'll pay. But I'm hitting the down button every single time of R. Kelly song comes around, I'm hitting the down button, and they keep, next thing I know, here comes a new R. Kelly. So no, bitch, I didn't want to hear R. Kelly. I skip and hit the down button. Then here comes R. Kelly. I'm like, how many times do I have to tell you I do not want to hear R. Kelly? And I love R. Kelly's music, but I don't ever want to send a penny, even 0.00001% of a penny, whatever the hell Spotify pays. I don't want to send anything to support him. Why is he still a thing? Bill Cosby, why is he still a thing? He's actually not. His day is come and gone. It's over. Didn't that fool try to do a tour after the fact? That was crazy. That was wild. He actually wanted to do a tour. 857-600. He wanted to do a tour and teach men about sexual assault. I'm like, what are you going to give him, a how-to guide, man? You know, that's ridiculous.